What's going on, everybody? So pretty exciting stuff. There's a big change I'm about to give you guys information on. Actually, two kind of big changes, but the main one is the Mutated Orbs. So this is from Luxendra, the one and only, and this is the PTR February release notes patch number trace. So please note that this list is not all-encompassing, is intended as an early look into a number of changes included with the most recent PTR build. This change list will be regularly updated up through retail release of the game version. So PTR backstories, this stuff doesn't really matter, but you know I do read everything, so I'll go ahead and get on with it. The following changes have been made to the current PTR backstories to provide greater playtesting capabilities. We advise only opening containers that you need, guys, this is huge, in order to prevent immediately overpopulating your inventory like a retard, like I did, with unnecessary items, although extra territory standing can expand your storage space, so that's kind of cool. So they added the playtester territory standing vials item, playtester housing trophies, refining clothing, crafting clothing, gathering clothing, and also added refining and arcane crafting components to the existing playtester resources aptitude box item. So that is actually pretty cool, gives us more chance, gives us the ability to test more things, test more crafting, you know, that sort of thing. So that's actually really cool. Open world. So the fishing is kind of a slap in the face. I mean, that's my opinion. You know, AGS, if you're going to make changes to fishing, make it actually worthwhile. Don't mess with the experience. Yes, it was needed. I'll admit fishing experience is way too much, especially, you know, the time it takes and what you get out of it. It just does not line up at all. But it is what it is. You know, at least you're making some kind of progress. So what they did is they reduced the leveling experience curve for the fishing and gathering skill by a 38%. Where they got this extra 8%, I do not know. But, you know, now I'm assuming that reducing the leveling experience curve means they're reducing the amount of experience needed. The way they word it's kind of confusing. And increasing the experience curve must mean the opposite. You know, now we need more experience to level up with cooking aptitude. So reduce the leveling experience curve for the fishing gathering skill by about 38%. Cooking aptitude experience curve has been increased by about 30% since it was greatly outpacing other trade skill aptitude progression. This should bring cooking aptitude reward frequencies more in line with the other professions. So they reduce the amount of powerful, now this is a good one, powerful gem dust on mutated orbs from 10 to 5. So before you needed 30 pristine, you know, uncut pristine gems, and now you're going to need 15 because each powerful gemstone dust is 3 gems. So if you need 5, that's 15. So they cut it down in half or by half. So that's really good, really good. So they are making an attempt to get these items more available for us and give us the ability to run these dungeons a lot more. But the major change right here I wanted to really show you guys is the Mutator Orbs can now be purchased from the faction store every 3 days, folks. That's 72 hours instead of once a week. That is huge. So, oh wait, 3 days, every 3 days. So what does that mean? 2 a week? Kind of, sort of. I'll take it, you know, I'll take it. So that's much better. So instead of, you know, every 7 days, it's going to be every 3 days. So they're going to give us basically a little more than twice as many. I mean, you can do one on Sunday, one on Wednesday, one on Saturday, so on and so forth. So really cool, really cool. So the timer is going to be 72 hours. So that's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you, AGS. Thank you very much. Quests. So level 60 quests in Reekwater and Shattered now give gypsum orbs, so that's cool. And they also increase the reward experience for side quests level 10 to 60. So they're, again, making an attempt to get the leveling a little easier. You know, you can get it done quicker, get to that end game quicker. Now, in my opinion, you know, I'm just going to be honest, it was super easy to level to 60. But, you know, that was with a full-time job, with a family. But I did, you know, I have almost 2,000 hours in the game. It's crazy. And you know, in hindsight, I probably wouldn't spend that much time in the game if you have a family because bad things will happen. We can talk more about that some other time if anybody's interested in knowing, you know, how to screw up a relationship. So there's like 3 things I'm really, really good at. 1, screwing up relationships. 2, throwing away money in game. You guys saw that. And 3, all right, maybe it's just 2 things. Yeah, it's just 2 things. So hit me up if you guys want to know how to screw up a lot of crap and lose a lot of money. You know, look no further. I'm your man. So combat. Performing a melee attack will no longer have a delay before you can sprint again. So, okay. And this one right here, people were complaining about in the PTR. I don't know what the fuss was about. I like sliding around. But anyway, they reduce the player's sliding momentum that can occur after dodging and are making sudden changes to movement direction. So those of you that don't want to ice skate when you're dodging, you know, there you go. Congratulations. You won't slide anymore. I'll miss it, but whatever. So Outpost Rush change. Outpost Rush rewards Umbral Shards on completion of a match. So you get 100 for the winning team, 50 for the losing team. Now you do still need to meet the minimum score threshold, and I believe that's 500. Why they don't say that here, I do not know. But I'm pretty sure it's 500 to be eligible for the reward. Now, the nice thing about that is, you know, it's super easy to keep track of your score. You get points for healing. You get points for attacking. You don't... Now, I don't know why, but when I played in the PTR, you don't get any points for standing on the point and contributing to, you know, taking it over. You know, that circle that gets bigger and starts expanding. You don't get any points for that, which is, I don't know, retarded? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just looking too far into it. I tend to overanalyze things, but yeah, it's kind of weird. You'd think you'd get the most points, you know, like if you're in a war and you're out fighting, like in the middle of nowhere, like I guess I should stop saying retard, like a special person, you know, that sucks. And you get yelled at for that. You need to be on that point. You need to be capturing that flag. You need to be, you know, contributing, and fighting off in the bushes is not going to be contributing. So I don't know why it's not the same way in OPR. If you're actively trying to take over these posts instead of just fighting out in the middle of nowhere, not doing anything for your team, you should get points, but whatever. So that's all the changes, guys. Not a huge list, thank God. I'm sure you guys are getting sick of my voice. But a couple good changes, a couple really good changes. So the slidey thing, the mutated orbs, and the gemstone dust. So pretty good stuff. If you guys, you know, find this information useful, again, the only reason I'm saying this is because my editor, Jack, said I have to start telling people to like and subscribe. So, hey, do what you want to do, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. That is genuine. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And, you know, when I'm laying in bed at night, I'm commenting and answering on every single comment I see. So I hope you guys appreciate that, and I appreciate you. So have a good night, everybody. Stay tuned for more Lost Ark and New World updates and more luck videos. I'll be working on those too. All right, love you guys. Take it easy.